What's up, guys? Welcome back to Reject Films, back with another unboxing video for you guys. This is a package here from Kino Lorber, who are, at least at the time of this video still, I'll try to get this up same day. This is Thursday the 30th. The sale is still going on. It's their While Supplies Last sale. So these are titles that they're no longer going to be stocking or reproducing at Kino Lorber. Now, whether or not these get picked up by other companies or whatever like that and get distributed elsewhere, I don't know. I'm sure some of them will. But there's a couple in here I've been wanting to get for a long time. I've had in my cart, multiple times. I haven't really placed an order from them since, you guys can scroll through my videos. It's been a long, long time. It's been probably a couple, 2-3 years since I made an order from Kino. Actually, I think I've only done, I got them like right next to me. I think I've only made one order from them. So it's been since like Rawhead Rex came out. Maybe 2 orders. I'm not really sure. But yeah, 1 or 2 orders from them is all I've done. And like I said, not since the Rawhead Rex big set came out, the slip box edition. So wanted to add some more of their titles to my collection. I've only actually even watched a few of the ones I do have. But most of them are decent transfers, usually kind of low on special features. Some of them do have reversible art and everything. Some of them, I can't remember, some of them have disc art and some don't. But, yeah, so let's get into this box. So I also want to say, I know I've been kind of slacking on videos lately, but between work and then I had a recent death in the family. I lost my little niece a little over a week ago at 23 years old, and it's been really hard on the family. So, and she will definitely be missed and loved and cherished forever. And, yeah, and it wasn't to the virus thing, in case you guys are curious. Yeah, and I'm really, really tired like usual doing this video, but I just want to get this in, as this came today. And, yeah, so we have this nice, lovely box here from Kino Lorber. Says up here somewhere. Not much in the way of packaging, as they're just rattling around. Glad there's no slipcover editions or anything like that in here. But, and pretty fast shipping too, considering what's, going on. And, I did write down how much I paid for these, so you guys are, in case you guys are curious. I did try to go for some lower price titles and ones that look interesting. Like I say, it's been a while since I've ordered from them, but in that video, I explain how I order from Kino, because I don't know a lot about their titles usually. Every now and then I'll know the movie, but for the most part, their movies I haven't really heard of too much. So I go by pretty much the cast, of course the cover art, and then I actually add everything to my cart based off of those, and then I go through and watch all the trailers and start deleting stuff out of the cart as I watch the trailers, and they don't appeal to me. I know there was one, it was like Killer Elite, or not Killer Elite, that's like a newer one. Killer Zero or Zero Killer or something like that. Had a great cast in it, looked like it was going to be really cool, and the trailer was just so boring. I'm like, if the trailer doesn't get my attention, why the fuck would the movie get my attention, So, went ahead and passed on that one. So I definitely had more in here than I had planned to. Yes, I don't know if they do have the prices on here. I went and wrote them down already. So, but that's okay. This has my information on it and everything. So, let's dive into it. Yeah, they're just all set in here sideways with no bubble wrap, no nothing. That's awesome. Awesome job, Kino. You guys are fucking great. This movie's thrown in a box. I have something in my eye, and I don't want to touch my eye right now. Let's go through these real quick, get these things off. Yeah. Alright, so we have Boys with Winona Ryder and Lucas Haas. This was only $4.99, and it's one I've been thinking about grabbing for a while. We have Striker, which is looks like a Mad Max type movie, and looked pretty cool. So this was $7.99. We have China Moon with Ed Harris, Madeline Stowe, and you got a very young Benicio del Toro in here as well. Trailer looked really, really good. And that was $8.99. This is one, like I said, I've had in my cart so many times and just never placed another order. So, and I'm not gonna. If I order like this. So, this is a ZPG, Zero Population Growth. Kind of a futuristic film. Kind of coincides with what's going on in our world right now too. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. This has Oliver Reed in it, and that was $9.49, which is a little more than I even wanted to pay for this because I don't think it's going to be a very good film. I was hoping to grab this for about $5, but I wanted to go ahead and get it, like I said, since I don't know how much longer they're going to have it. We have Unforgettable. I know this name's been used quite a bit in songs and other movies. This is the one with Ray Liotta. I believe there's some other people in some of these movies too, which I'll go over once I get them all opened up and everything, and I'll go over any features and we'll see if there's any reverse art and all that kind of good shit. That was $5.99, and it looks, I watched the trailer, it looks like a cheesy 90s kind of thriller. Looks really good. We have Consenting Adults, which is a really good film from my understanding. I don't know if I've seen this one. You got Kevin Kline in here, Mary Elizabeth Masterstonio. I thought it was just Masterson. Kevin Spacey. Forrest Whitaker's in here. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. So, sounds like a nice little sexual thriller. The trailer looked really, really good. This is driving me nuts. I got something like anyway, that was really cheap too. That was only $5.99. So, great price on that one. This one here, I could not pass it still up. I think I've seen one of the films, but not the other. But the other one actually looks even better. This is Crossing the Bridge in Indian Summer. I believe there's just like a ton of people in Indian Summer, including Alan Arkin, Diane Lane, Bill Paxton, Elizabeth Perkins, Kevin Pollak, or whatever. Yeah, just tons of people on that one. And like I said, I believe I've seen that one. And then Crossing the Bridge, you got Stephen Baldwin in there, and looks really, really good on Crossing the Bridge. And that was $4.99. So that was definitely a fucking no-brainer on that one. I don't know where to put these. Okay. This one, I was still kind of iffy even after watching the trailer, but the price was right. It's $4.99. Good cast. It looks like it might be a little drawn out, but that is Hidden Agenda. The truth can never be buried. Murder, torture, corruption, inspired by actual events. So that always catches my eye. But you do have Frances McDormand in here, Brian Cox, Brad Dourif, of course, played the voice of Chucky and a bunch of other shit. So yeah, for $4.99 on this one too, I do believe, maybe, yeah, $5 for that one too. We have Star Crystal. I've been kind of iffy about this one too. I finally watched the trailer and it looks like a really good, cheesy, good fucking time. So, just 80s sci-fi, cheesy goodness. I don't think anybody was really in this one. I'm not seeing any familiar names, but in the year 2035, scientists discovered a new life form. They wish they hadn't. It looks like a fun fucking flick. So that was $7.99. We have John Cusack and Michael Madsen in Money for Nothing. I may have like the regular. I think there's a regular Blu-ray of this aside from the Kino, or maybe I have a DVD or something. Or maybe not at all. I don't remember. But I went ahead and grabbed it. I think this one was $4.99 as well. Got it written down somewhere here. Yeah, $4.99 for this one. Looks like a really, really good movie. Can't remember if I'd seen it or not. So, yeah. Now I have it. For sure. Oh, this is really bugging me. This one is another one I kept going back and forth on, picking up, and I finally went ahead and grabbed it. That is Absolution. This was $7.99 with Richard Burton. It doesn't look honestly great. You got Billy Connolly in here too, isn't he, from Boondock Saints? Yeah. Like I said, it honestly doesn't look like that great of a film, but it just has me intrigued. And we got like 2 more left here, guys, and then we're done. This one, I can't believe I didn't own. I believe I've seen this a long time ago when it came out. It came out back in '96. But great cast in here, and this was $6.99, and this is the movie that's featured on the While Supplies Last banner. You got Nick Nolte, Melanie Griffith, Chaz Palminteri, Michael Madsen, Chris Penn, Treat Williams, Jennifer Connelly, Andrew McCarthy, and John Malkovich. And I love old style like gangster films, so I had to pick up Mulholland Falls. Keep getting that and Mulholland Drive mixed up. But yeah, this is the gangster film set back in the day, 1950s Los Angeles. So I had to add this one to the collection. I watched the trailer again. I'm like, yeah, I think I've seen this, but I don't remember enough and really want to add this to the collection. So again, this one was, $6.99. That's a no-brainer on this. And the last one here, if I can get it out of the box and still in between the flaps. Another one I've had in my cart before, back and forth. One of the few Robin Williams movies that I don't know if I've seen. It seems familiar, but it seems like a movie that there was a lot of kinds of these movies. So that is Cadillac Man. Like I said, Robin Williams, Tim Robbins, of course, from Shawshank Redemption, most notably. But a really good actor, even aside from Shawshank. So I don't think there was anybody else in this. Pamela Reed, and you got Fran Drescher in here, who I can't really stand. But a comedy about near death of a salesman. So yeah, let's get these opened up, get these gloves off, and I didn't really see too many features on them, but if there's some on there, I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys the insides if there's any artwork. Your guess is as good as mine. It is the end of the fucking box, so let's move on. Alright, guys, we're back. Got these all unwrapped, opened up, opened up, and everything. There was only one actual reverse cover art, sleeve, insert, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and one with something, artwork on the inside, not exactly reversible. So, yeah. I'm not going to show the insides of every single one of these. There is a few that have the little booklets, including this first one. And if I didn't say it, by the way, Cadillac Man was $7.99. I can't remember if I said it or not. So, yeah. So, most of them look just like this with the plain Jane Kino disc. And like I said, a few of them have the booklet. All the booklets are the same. Just gives you pictures for some other titles and things of that nature. So, a lot of these weren't in. A lot of the ones I wanted were not part of the sale. Like Convoy here, I wanted to grab that. I almost grabbed Avenging Force. Looks like a cheesy '80s good time. Enter the Ninja wasn't on there. I wanted to get that, unless I do have that. No, I do not. So a lot of the, like I say, a lot of the titles I wanted were not part of this sale because they're not going out of print or whatever you want to call it. So, 1 Million Years BC I would have grabbed. Highway to Hell. If you guys don't have Highway to Hell from Kino, grab that shit. Pay full price if you have to. I mean, they have sales all the time, so odds are you're not going to have to. But excellent transfer. It did have a reversible cover art. I believe there was a few features on there as well. Yeah, there's audio commentary and interviews and animated montage of images, things like that. But yeah, Highway to Hell is, I'm not going to say good movie per se, but I enjoyed the fuck out of it. You got cameo from Ben Stiller in there and Jerry Stiller, and I think a few other cameos. You got C.J. Graham playing Hellcop from played Jason and one of the Friday the 13th. I can't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, excellent fucking movie though. But yeah, Burnt Offerings, which is another one I have from them. So yeah, some of these come with the books. I'm not gonna open every one of these. I think I remember what had some other shit going on, and I'm not sure. If you guys know, let me know which ones they pick and choose get reversible cover arts, because I've only had like maybe 2 or 3 now that have them. So anyway, let's go over any features, production year, all that good shit. I was going to read all the synopsises, but I can barely talk as it is right now, so let's not do that. Alright, so Cadillac Man was released in 1990, runs 97 minutes. You have a trailer on here, an audio commentary by director Roger Donaldson on that one there. On Mulholland Falls, I know I keep messing that up. Cadillac Man was also rated R, by the way, as well as Mulholland Falls. Came out in 1996, runs 107 minutes, and absolutely no features on there, which is kind of a bummer, because that's my most excited one to title to... Fuck it. Moving on. Absolution is from 1978, runs 95 minutes. It is rated R as well, and looks like no features on here either. Money for Nothing, and there's a couple different cases too. Most of them come in those, but this one came in like the, what do you call them, the Viva Elite or something. Anyway, just a minor nitpick. I don't know, the insert doesn't fit it quite as well. 1993 runs 100 minutes. Absolutely no features on here either. You do have Philip Seymour Hoffman in here as well, and Michael Rappaport. Yeah, so some definitely star-studded cast. Star Crystal actually had reversible art, which I don't think I'm going to keep, because that looks terrible. It looks really like old printer style. I don't know. And it came with a booklet, but let's just turn that back around. I just wanted to show you guys that it did come with reversible art. It's not as clear of an image or anything. It's like a 1980s printer printed that out. And I think it was the same way on Highway to Hell too. I didn't go with the reverse art because it just looked like shit like that does. But it was there. So yeah, Star Crystal was from 1986, runs 91 minutes, and absolutely no features on here either. This was originally released by New World Pictures. I know I haven't been saying the original studios. This was MGM and 20th Century Fox on a Hidden Agenda here. This is from 1990, runs 108 minutes, and no features on here either. Oh, yeah, I already showed that. Never mind, I'm losing it. Crossing the Bridge in Indian Summer. Crossing the Bridge is from 1992. I didn't say the ratings on this. Rated R, runs 103 minutes. Indian Summer is from 1993, runs 97 minutes, and it's rated PG-13. It seems like a movie that should have been rated R, though. You do have a feature on here with interview with writer-director Mike Binder and original theatrical trailers. He directed both films. Crossing the Bridge is originally released from War Wagon Productions. I can't talk at all. Touchstone Pictures for Indian Summer, which was 97 minutes from 93. I don't know if I said that. It's kind of a bummer, too, that it's only on one disc for both films, but quality should still be okay for what they are, you know. Not like high action films or anything. Consenting Adults. 1992, runs 99 minutes, originally released by, I don't freaking know, Hollywood Pictures Company. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah, 92, 99 minutes. You do have audio commentary by screenwriter Matthew Chapman and original trailer in here. Really excited to watch that one too. Unforgettable. You do have a making of featurette, unedited B-rolls, star and crew sound bites, and original theatrical trailer. So this is probably the most packed feature-wise. Consenting Adults is rated R, by the way, for sexuality, violence, and language. This is rated R for strong violence, language, and nudity. 117 minutes from 1996. This is has MGM and 20th Century Fox. Yeah. Move on to ZPG, Zero Population Growth. This is only rated PG. Came out in 1972, runs 97 minutes. ZPG, 1971, Sagittarius Productions. Interesting. Audio commentary by film historian Steve Rifle, and a trailer gallery. So, interesting. Co-written by the writer of The Entity, and directed by Michael Campus, who directed The Mac, and co-starring Don Gordon from Bullet and Diane Colento from the original Wicker Man. So, I believe this is the one that had the... Yeah, I don't know if this is Italian or what this is. It looks like it may be, but it does have a cool, like, insert here. It's kind of neat. Can't really do anything with it. You can't really reverse it, but it's there, so it's something, you know? Better than nothing. China Moon. You do have audio commentary by director John Bailey and editor Carol Littleton, and original theatrical trailer. This is from 94, runs 99 minutes. You got the MGM and Fox logos on here. I don't think this had anything, no. And that is rated R as well. It doesn't say why. Striker. I'm really excited for this one too. It just looks like so much fun. Of course, the trailer may be the best part. I don't know. I hope it's so fucking bad in the best way possible. From 1983, runs 86 minutes. Originally released by New World Pictures. Audio commentary by filmmaker Jim Wynorski and trailer gallery. I don't recognize any names in here. Steve Sandor, Michael Lane, Julie Gray, Monique St. Pierre. Do have screenplay by Howard R. Cohen, so that might be okay. I don't really know who that is, but I recognize the last name Cohen. Right? Larry Cohen? Any relation? Probably not. If there is, then this movie's going to be awesome. And lastly, on Boys, which, and another reason I got this, guys, I know it doesn't look like my cup of tea by the trailer and stuff, but you do have Skeet Ulrich in here as well, and John C. Reilly. So the cast alone definitely got me to get this, plus the price point of $5. And yeah. You do have actually quite a few features on here too. You have audio commentary by director Stacy Cochran, Skeet Ulrich and Luke Haas audition tape, production story featurette, selected B-rolls, cast all right music video, and original theatrical trailer. This is from 1996, runs 86 minutes, and yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. I mean, you have, I don't know, everybody in their prime, I guess, on this here film. And that one came with a booklet, so that's awesome. This, yeah, it's the same exact booklet. So, anyway, that is my haul from the Kino While Supplies Last sale. I believe I said that at the beginning of this video. They are really just slippery. There we go. So, with the fancy spines that Kino does, the most boring spines. But you know, they run really good deals, and the transfers are usually pretty decent, and some good films. You know, a lot of stuff that you might not hear of, but are, I'll say, hidden gems. I haven't watched anything from them yet I didn't like. I've watched, of course, Rawhead Rex. I've watched, what is it? River's Edge with Keanu Reeves back in the day. You know, and they're good movies, guys. For the most part, I'm yet to be disappointed by anything they've released. So jump on this sale if it's still going at the time of this video. I can't remember the exact end date. I think it's early May. So yeah, you might have a few days after this video if I can get this thing uploaded. But I'm gonna get out of here and go eat some food finally. And hope everybody's doing well, staying safe, as good as we can be, while we still battle everything in this world that's out there. And yeah, peace, love, happiness to everybody, and see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Reject Films. Back with another video for you guys, an unboxing video from Kino Lorber. This was part of their, shit, what was this? The Easter sale or something? No, fuck, I don't even, hold on.